Hey guys, welcome to the first official playthrough with voiceover. I am Jason, aka CS Tutor 89, and I'm going to play the first board today of Mario Party 1, which is Mario's Rainbow Castle. So let's get started. From time to time, I'll let you know some of the strategies that I used to play these mini games, most of which have benefited or paid off for me. But if you want to insert your own opinions or strategies, you can let me know in the comment box. I'll be playing as Mario today because it is Mario's Rainbow Castle, and the computers will be switched out so that every character has an equal shot to be in the final two boards. And I usually play with one hard, one medium, and one easy computer to show everyone, what the differences are between the computers. So this is the first board, and by the looks of it, it's very simple. It only has two junctures, one towards the beginning of the map and one towards the end. And Toad is at the tower. Toad and Bowser at the tower. So the way that Mario Party works is that first, everyone has to decide what order they go in. Highest number goes first and the lowest number goes last. So in this case, I go first, and then Luigi, and then Yoshi, and then Peach. And then Koopa gives everyone 10 coins, and Toad shows us exactly where he is. And then now the actual gameplay starts. So each person rolls the dice block once, and in this case I rolled a 2 and hit a blue square. The blue squares give you 3 coins. The square that Luigi just hit was the mushroom block. You roll that dice to see if you get an extra turn or you lose a turn. And in this case he got an extra turn, and if you lose a turn, your whole turn skips next round. Peach and Luigi both got a red block, which is a minus block, which takes away coins. However, based on the number you rolled. And then we get our first mini game, which is the coin shower flower. And in this mini game, it's highly favored towards the one player, in this case Peach. And the goal for the 3 players, since I'm playing as the 3 players, is just to watch how Peach is tilting the flower on the top. Whichever way she tilts the flower, that's the way that you need to sit. That's the area you need to stand in, because then the coins will always fall in that direction, whichever she misses. And normally on easy mode, they'll usually miss a lot of points, and you'll be able to gather a lot. In this case, there are always some that they always never get. So it's a very easy game for 1 player. It's a harder game for a 3 player to get a lot of points. But I got 8, which is not too bad. And I roll a 9. I'm not sure why the computer went to the left in this case. Anyways, the star spaces are 1-player mini games. You can win coins there or lose coins depending on the game. In this game, Memory Match, you can't lose any coins. I've seen it happen where the easy player has gotten nothing, which is really bad. I almost laugh at that situation. But as long as you keep flipping tiles over and you match the pairs, you should be fine. This should be one of the easier games overall. There are 4 pairs to match. 2 mushrooms, 1 turtle shell, 1 flower, and 1 Bowser square. If you hit the Bowser square, you get dizzy for a couple seconds. And as long as you don't take too much time to make decisions and ground the tiles, you should be fine. If you don't get all the tiles correctly matched, You get 2 coins for every match you get. So 10 coins is the most you can get, but the next highest is 6 after that. And then 4, and then 2, and 0 if you get nothing. Let's see. Now it's Yoshi's turn. He had a red square, which takes away 3 coins. I still don't know why the computers are going that way. Oh well. Okay, roll over now. This one is more in favor of the one person. For the easy computers, they're usually really stupid. They don't move the turtle shell sometimes at all, and it runs right into the wall, which is really dumb. Hard players and normal players usually are good at least hitting something, so just expect to get hit if you're part of the 3 players. There's not much you can do. You can try to run away as best as possible, but it's very easy to get hit in that game. Anyways, for me, I'd probably rather go to the right side because it's the shortcut to start. Luigi just hit a warp block and warps you to another, swaps positions with another person. And the problem with that block is that you are not able to move if you hit that block. And then Peach now hit a chance square, which is funny. This one can be really helpful to you, but it can also be very detrimental to you as well. It depends on who are the 2 people that are selected. In this case, Luigi and Yoshi. And the middle square has the coins with 2 directions, meaning they swap coins. So in this case, Luigi has 18, Yoshi has 19, they switch. Now Luigi has 19 and Yoshi has 18. Our first 2 versus 2 minigame, and we have Desert Dash. This one is really easy. All you have to do is press left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, all the way through to the end. If you don't make any mistakes, you can easily get past the thwomp without any trouble, or without having to stop for it. So that's great. For the computers, they're really dumb in this one. They just don't know how to do it right. Even on 2 hard computers, they're still very easy to beat. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's only when you have 4 players that it's actually going to be tough. Other than that, there's no real challenge, because the computers will always do whatever you do, and they'll always be fine. And then we get to my 1-player minigame, and I play Shell Game, which is probably the worst game. The worst game for me. It's worse than Teetering Towers, Limbo Dance, Ghost Guess, and all those other ones that I just find hard but not overly challenging. This one, about 5 seconds in, I already forgot what I'm supposed to look for. That's basically what I look like right now. It's just really bad, and probably will miss. And I did.
Miss.
Ugh.
Oh,
If you miss on this game, you do lose 5 coins. I guess the only way to really win it is to really watch where the coins end up. But after a while, I just get dizzy. I just forget this. Let's move on. So I find that one the hardest game, but for most people, I don't think it is the case. A lot of slow moving. I still don't know why they're going to the left. Okay, Castaways now. Castaways is probably one of the hardest in terms of actually winning, because it has a very interesting control with the spinning. The strategy for this one is to try to figure out what the distance is you need to wait or release your hand, the glove. What I usually do is it's about half a square for every distance. So the closest items really only need about a half a distance. And what I mean by half a distance is the distance between you and another character. So the distance between Mario and Yoshi, that would be the distance I'm talking about. And the middle is about one square's distance, one character's distance, and then the farthest distance is about 1.5. So it's not perfect, but it's about a rough estimate or rule of thumb that I use. But still, it's one of the hardest. It's very easy to get 0 on this game, but it's very easy also if you master the controls. You can easily get 50. I've seen it as high as that number. We can do some more moving. Hopefully somebody will hit a question mark square. Another red square. Looks like we're going to be playing 1 versus 3. Unless Peach hits a red square too, which she's not. Ooh, bash and cash. Oh no, coin block bash. This one, if you're the one player, it's very easy to hit the blocks. If you're the 3 players, I actually recommend don't trying to get the hammer taken away. Don't try to take away the hammer from the 1 player. The reason being is they move slower than you, and it's very easy for you to grab coins and take them away from the 1 player since they're so slow. Sure, the 1 player can hit the other players around, but they're very slow, and normally the single players without the hammer can really just outpace them and grab the coins. That's why just let everybody else do the work for you, and don't worry so much about grabbing the hammer, because it will just slow you down. And looks like I'm gonna go to the left because I'll hit the question mark square. And a Bowser square. I hate this one. I hate Bowser squares. Because then you have stupid events like coins for Bowser, mini games, or Bowser Revolution, which the runaway guys, I believe, are the ones they call that say something communism. I don't remember. Coin. What is it? I'm trying to remember exactly. But Tug-o-war basically rotate the control pad. If you're the 1 player, every rotation you do is like 3 on their side to balance it out. The runaway guy said something about something. I don't remember. They said something about Bowser Revolution. I can't remember exactly. They kept saying it every time, and for some reason it's blanking out in my head. I hate it when I can't remember. I hate it when I can't remember. So I'm the 1 versus 3 this time. Hopefully I don't get bash and cash. No, I didn't. I got tightrope treachery. Not bad. This one is a slight favorite to the 1 player. It all depends on the 1 player and what they do. Because the way that you fall off in this game is either you move too far to the left or move too far to the right, or you get hit by a cannonball from the left or right side, and you're too far to the left or right. The whole point for the one player, just make sure you stay in the middle as much as possible. If you're the 3 players, what I would recommend is wait for the one player to get too close to one side, and then try to try to cannonball him from the opposite side he's standing. So if he's on the left, hit him from the right, and if he's on the right, hit him on the left.